Al Jazeera journalist Wael al-Dadu, a office chief in Tel Aviv, Israel Ghazi, mourned the death of another family member killed in invisible Israeli airstrike, but has already returned to work to continue. According to the authorities, Wael's 27-year-old son Hamza al-Dadu was in Gaza, driving in Gaza and a drone to capture S. Wael buried her son and returned to work a day later. Hamza mine. He was my breath and he my soul. But loss and this pain will not prevent us from going on path. Family friends say goodbye to the bodies of journalists Hamza al-Dadu and Mustafa Thureya. January 7, 2024. Rafah, Gaza. Gazatasiler. Hamza al-Dadu Mustafa Thureya. A building in Gaza was reported to be killed after their cars were Ahmad. Hassaballah Hamza has been buried since militant group Hamas had been buried since surprise attack that killed more than 1,000 Israelis on October 7 and led to abduction of hundreds of hostages. His son, a daughter and a grandson were all killed. But in his work, he reports from most deadly conflict for journalists in world. El-Dadu himself was hospitalized in December after he was injured in the Israeli strike. Hamza was running drone in line with his work, and the use of such equipment did not make it a target. He said in statement sent to ABC News on Tuesday. He confirmed the strike, saying what they aimed at: an aircraft. Terrorist running a terrorist who runs threat to IDF troops. An aircraft identified and shot. Last month, the Israeli army, who responded to the death of Al Jazeera journalist Samarera Jazeera journalist, who was killed in Gaza, said, IDF has never targeted journalists and will never target. People are looking for sacrifices in a building destroyed during the air attacks in Gaza on January 7, 2024. Al-Dadu said he believes in deliberately targeted. It's true that the price is high, exorbitant, costly and painful, but there's no other option to continue working, said. Since the attacks of October 7 and the war in Gaza began, 79 journalists and media workers were killed, according to Journalists Protection Committee. 4 those who in Israel, 3 of them Lebanon and 72 them Palestinian journalists working in Gaza. Al-Dadu, who prayed next to those who mourned in his son's grave, said, the whole world needs to see what's going on here, said. In his statement to ABC News, CPJ's Middle East and North African Program Coordinator Sharif Mansour. Sharif Mansour are Gaza journalists who document realities of war under the most dangerous conditions in world. Our Palestinian colleagues are facing a great challenge and exponential risk. They are in the front row and this is the most vulnerable, but also what is mostly needed. Without them, we do not have eyes or ears in the ones that are on the ground. In time, timely, accurate information is the antidote to the war. Freedom war.